before just throwing a dashboard like, okay, that's why we do this. Look at the needs and the outcomes, blah, blah. And so they started to ask other questions. And
ATD New York City Performance Support SIG, as long as it can be, co-chair. And I'm also an advisor for the SDC New York Metro Board. It takes a village to actually create a webinar like this and a presentation like this. And we're very thrilled to present. There are 3 groups that are involved with this. TJ Cardenas will talk to us about the SDC New York Metro Group and the SDC Instructional Design and Learning SIG. And then we'll get introductions into the Performance Support Group. Okay.
Hello, everyone. I'm TJ Cardenas. I'm with the STC New York Metro chapter. And the STC is the Society of Technical Communication. It's an organization for tech comm professionals that's international. We focus on technical writing, technical communication, illustration, data visualization, instructional design, user experience. So it's a very, very broad spectrum of professionals and specialists that are involved in the development of content. We're also joined by a large segment from the Society of Technical Communication Instructional Design and Learning Special Interest Group, joining us online. This is a special interest group at the national level, and they're very interested in what we have to say today on the componentizing of content for reuse in various forms, including instructional design and e-learning. This is the 4th series of a segment that we call TechCom Takes the Lead, where various specialists are rising to the challenge of communicating various forms of instructional design as well as content in a structured way. Our next event in the series is going to be focused on the dollars and cents of visuals, and that will be on July 23rd. So stay tuned, and I'll turn it over back to Malu.
Okay, now Hal will talk about the Performance Support SIG.
It's okay.
Anywhere.
That's our computer.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm Hal Christensen. I'm co-chair with Malu of the ASTD Special Interest Group on Performance Support. We've been around for 5 or 6 years, one of the longest running SIG groups in the chapter. Our focus has been and is on, in a sense, alternatives to the normal course structure that most of us are familiar with. And the issue becomes, how can we provide people with the information they need to do their job at the point at which they're doing their job, so they don't have to have a course or a lot of instruction to memorize everything they need to know before they get to do the job. So by using immediate sources that are available at their fingertips now with cell phones and everything else, you can take a lot of training and make it into something that people can actually access right when they need it and not have to worry about all that memorization. So what Rob is going to be talking about tonight fits into that, and I'll let Lou and Rob take it away.
Right, and before I give you Rob, just a quick introduction to Rob and to remind you who Rob is. Rob is someone who has been involved in authoring, structured authoring. He was the, what do we call it? The country chair for information mapping in Canada. And so those were his origins, but now he's teaching people what's the best way to write and rewrite the content that we create for the web, for our learning modules, for newspaper publishing, for job aids. And this is all very exciting and interesting, and we keep talking about micro content, and we just assume that it just needs to be small, smaller, smallest. and that's enough. But he's going to straighten us out, and I'm delighted that Rob, we've been talking with Rob about this for several months now. We heard about Rob's session at the LavaCon last year, and I zeroed in on him because people were giving us rave reviews on the web about, oh, LavaCon session, and Rob was great, and that's how we contacted Rob. So this has been in the works for several months now, and I'm delighted that you can all be part of it. So, Rob, you want to say?
Yeah, I just want to say one thing. I'm Gabrielle Baim. I'm the Vice President of the Performance Support SIG for ATD. And actually, I just wanted to do a quick tech check for the people who are on the line. And if you are remote, if you could just please go to the chat or to the participant list. And if the sound is okay and you've heard everything so far, click the yes. Or if you have not been able to hear, please click the no. And if there are any problems with you hearing or seeing what's on the screen throughout the session, please do let us know through the chat and alert us. I just wanted to make sure that we put that out there. Great.
Thank
Two
you.
people can hear. I don't know about the other three.
Here's Rob.
All right, well, thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here in New York City.
They can't
There we go.
New presentation slide.
Oh, we're not sharing the screen yet. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
Great.
Oh, that's fine. There we go. Okay. So, yes, I'm Rob Hanna, and thank you for the wonderful introduction. I'm president and co-founder of Precision Content in Toronto, Canada. And it's a pleasure to be here in New York City. I just spent the last few days in Boston.